Today is a nuanced session, strong in some areas, weak in others. Here is the full picture. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. Here is your complete Forex market briefing for August 24th. Currency markets are being driven by a complex mix of central bank policy, geopolitical risk, and shifting growth expectations. Let us break it all down. Here is a snapshot of how the major currency pairs are trading today. Euro to US dollar is trading at 1.17, losing 0.06% on the session. The world's most traded pair is driven by ECB versus Fed rate differentials. The move in the dollar reflects reports that panel remarks about the European economy during a discussion on the global economic outlook at the World Economic Forum European Central Bank. Pound sterling to US dollar is trading at 1.36, losing 0.07% on the session. Sterling is highly sensitive to UK inflation data and Bank of England rate guidance. The move in the dollar reflects reports that crypto card spending tops $1 billion as stablecoins move into everyday purchases. US dollar to Japanese yen is trading at 158.88, gaining 0% on the session. Dollar yen tracks the US-Japan rate differential and Bank of Japan intervention risk. The move in the dollar reflects reports that Japan borrowing costs reach 1996 highs. Will the weak yen hurt Bitcoin? USD SGD is trading at 0.7865, gaining 0% on the session. The Singapore dollar reflects Asian FX sentiment, trade flows, and MAS monetary policy. Equity markets are responding to reports that Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Australian dollar to US dollar is trading at 0.7167, gaining 0.67% on the session. The Aussie dollar closely tracks commodity prices, especially iron ore, and Chinese growth signals. Equity markets are responding to reports that will the Fed raise interest rates this year? Divided economists weigh in ABC News, breaking news, latest news, and videos. US dollar to Chinese yuan is trading at 0.1490, gaining 0.16% on the session. The onshore yuan reflects PBOC daily fixings, US-China trade dynamics, and capital flow controls. The move in the dollar reflects reports that panel remarks about the European economy during a discussion on the global economic outlook at the World Economic Forum European Central Bank. US dollar to Indian rupee is trading at 95.68, losing 0.1% on the session. The Indian rupee tracks RBI monetary policy, FII and FPI capital flows, and US-India interest rate differentials. The move in the dollar reflects reports that crypto card spending tops $1 billion as stablecoins move into everyday purchases. Now let us look at the macro forces behind today's currency moves. Geopolitical risks remain elevated. Traders are reacting to news that S&P 500 inches lower as Middle East tensions outweigh tech gains, WTVB. This is keeping traders cautious and supporting flows into defensive assets. Central bank policy is at the forefront of investor minds. Equity markets are responding to reports that Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Dow Jones futures fall as oil prices, Bitcoin jump, Walmart skids on earnings, Investors Business Daily. The move in the dollar reflects reports that panel remarks about the European economy during a discussion on the global economic outlook at the World Economic Forum European Central Bank. The move in the dollar reflects reports that crypto card spending tops $1 billion as stablecoins move into everyday purchases. Our near-term view on Australian dollar to US dollar. With Australian dollar to US dollar moving sideways today, the market is effectively waiting for a fresh catalyst. The $0.7346 level above and $0.6988 below are the levels to monitor for the next directional signal. Currency markets can move fast and unexpectedly. Central bank surprises, geopolitical shocks, and data prints are the key risks to monitor. Here is what we will be watching closely in the days ahead. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. Independent market coverage, no subscription fees, no paywalls. If this analysis saved you time and helped you think more clearly about the market, please like the video. It costs you nothing and it directly funds more content like this. Subscribe for daily coverage across indices, stocks, commodities, Forex, and crypto. Tell us in the comments, what are you watching most closely right now? That wraps up today's coverage from MTRS_Market Pulse. This content is for educational purposes only, not financial advice. Always do your own research. Stay disciplined, and we will see you tomorrow. That is your Forex briefing from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe for daily currency coverage.